Hello YouTube, and welcome to the final video in March of the Tier List. Now unfortunately this one is just me, but that's because this one is going to be a really long one, and there's a lot more process to it. So it's just easier to do just me. This is a Fire Emblem music tier list. Hopefully this is a recent, okay, I didn't double check that this one actually had 3 houses in it. We are going to go in order of the games. I doubt I'll be using F and E. I guarantee you I'll be using the bottom ones, the middle bottoms though, because, for me, the most important thing in a typical Fire Emblem soundtrack to me is map theme, so I am going to be mostly judging games based on their map themes, but I'm not just going to be looking at the map themes, I am going to be looking at other elements. I'm going to be using a random number generator 3 times of each soundtrack, and then then I may go through other tracks as well. Unfortunately, not all of these are in order, but I also didn't want, like, remixes or remasters or anything. I want just the rip from the game. Anyways, first game first, let's listen to track 10 in this playlist first. I'm just going to go on to the next track because I don't think that should count.
What are cuddle clones?
Because that kind of is...
Cuddle clones
what?
are stuffed
No.
animals made to look just like your pet.
Yes, I did get rid of that ad. What? Oh. None of those count. They aren't real. They aren't real stuff. So this is the first real track. I'm a sucker for this track. I like victory music. I think it's a very charming track. Is it like great or anything? I'd say it's kind of boring, but it's also from the original original NES. So like, what do you expect from it? 7. This is a track that's in like every Fire Emblem game. I don't know. I mean, it's fine, I guess. Wow, I mean, it's okay. There's some real good tracks though. Like that one's fine. What's the one I'm thinking of? Love this one. Love it. Absolutely love it. One of my favorite Fire Emblem tracks. I do prefer later renditions. This is not my favorite rendition of this track, but I love this track. Love it. On the other hand, not much. Oh, wrong track. This one's honestly kind of a cool track. I like it a lot. I think it's pretty cool. But on the other hand, I don't like this one. I don't like the final player face music. I find it boring. Main theme, though, obviously is still a complete bop, even to this day. If we get to the actual, like... It's a bop! It's a bop! I don't know why enemy faces are listed first. No, I think this game has a great soundtrack. I think it's a classic. Do I think it belongs in S or A tier? No. I do think it is above average, though. I think it's gonna be very hard. I think you're not gonna see much below B. You are, but I don't think it's gonna be much. I definitely think Shadow Dragon, it's bottom of B. It is kind of a little bit of a basic soundtrack, but I do still like it. It's very charming, in my opinion. You got a lot of charming tracks. But who knows? Maybe I'll move it down to C, depending on what else we got. Gaiden has 34 tracks. Let's start with track... I'm trying to decide if I want to close that or not. I think I'll just move through that, and then it'll just... yeah. I don't know why Valbar's on the cover of this game. I really don't. That's Valbar. You got Silga, Rudolph, or... is that like Duma and the guy in yellow armor supposed to be Rudolph? I really do not know. I like it. I actually quite like this track as an intro track. This is the track that plays, I believe, when you're attacking Duma. No, it isn't. I do like this track, though. This is... And this is very much an atmosphere track, because it definitely makes you feel like you're underground. There's some... Sometimes reloading skips ads, but not always. This is the attack music. It's a bop. I love it. But anyways, there's a lot of really whoa, load. Computer. Internet. If the internet just went down, I'm gonna cry. Okay. And then we got this track. It's fine. Never loved it, but it's fitting. Then you got the first map. The map themes in this game are iconic. Every single map theme is a bop. At least player map theme. I don't know about all the enemy phase ones. Kind of boring. I like it. Not my favorite, though. This one's a great map theme. One of my favorite tracks in all Fire Emblem is both this one and the version of Chapter 3 from the remake. Absolutely adore it. Adore it. One of my favorites. Love this map theme so much. Such a bop. And then, of course, this one to me is A tier, without a doubt. I wouldn't put it in S tier. I think there's probably only gonna be 4 games in S tier, and I already know what 4 games. I'm pretty sure. But definitely an amazing soundtrack. Anyways, how many tracks are in Fire Emblem 3? 46. 46. Let's start with track 35. Please be a good one. Oh, okay. This is the recruitment theme from Fire Emblem 3 Book 2. So it's a lot more depressing and kind of somber. Because Book 1 has a completely different soundtrack. This is only Book 2 soundtrack, and I'm only judging it on Book 2's. But it has a nice, real good, upbeat arrangement for Book A. And then it has this somber one for Book 2. Absolutely love it. And that is one of my biggest gripes with Fire Emblem 12 is they use the same recruitment theme as Fire Emblem 11. They don't do a new somber version. I do not know what this track is. Oh! Garneff's theme. It's fine. I like it. A nice little opening track here. Oh, I'm trying to think of all the bops in this game. But anyways, you got Legend of Divine Dragon, which I love. Nice slow. Gonna add some atmosphere. Theme of Love, which has actually been reused. This one's a very depressing track. It's technically a recruitment track, actually. Absolutely splendid. One of the best tracks in this game. Because the instruments, I can't tell. I don't think this is the original SNES soundtrack. It sounds too good. But if it is, just prove how great it is. Yeah, this may be the original SNES soundtrack. I can't tell. Still. Love this track. Great fight theme. Great map theme. I love this one. I've just always been a fan of it. For this part especially. Do, 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 do. I can't see the door. A nice one. Nice and catchy. I hate the chapters it plays at, but I like the map theme. And the first map theme in this game. I think this game is so much better music-wise than the first one. I think it... And it also even has the first game's soundtrack for Book 1. I think it is a great improvement. Not as good as Gaiden. But I still think it's a really good soundtrack. I don't even need to open the next one to know that the maximum is 114. 89. Yeah, that's how you know I've listened to the soundtrack a little bit too much. 89. Oh, I like this one. This one's good. This plays in chapter 9. This is, you get this one, when Arion and, Travant talk in chapter 9, and I think Altea also has a play. Love this track. I am biased. You definitely need to know I am biased. This is my favorite video game soundtrack of all time. Oh my... This music plays during my favorite moment of any video game, so I'm pretty sure I love this track. I should have mentioned this video does have spoilers. This video throughout has spoilers. This is when Selith talks to Sigurd. Well, goes to Sigurd. Absolutely love it. Deirdre's theme plays when he talks to Deirdre, but, like, wow. Oh, Julia's theme. This one's always kind of a sad one. Which makes sense, because you do eventually learn, like, a lot of Julia's life in the final chapter. And that, like, she literally saw Julius kill her mother as Deirdre warped her away. Arvis was actually a good father to her, and she knew Julius before he got corrupted as well, so, you know, kind of depressing theme. A matter of fact, a lot of these themes are pretty depressing. You got Teeny's theme. I don't fully know when this plays. I know for a fact this plays if Leland's her father, or plays in a conversation between her and Leland, which is another one of my favorite moments of the game, because it's like one of the few times that Gen 2 Leland shows any emotion. Cell's theme is just sped up thoughts going around with an intro. You got the Celeste Palace, which is very relaxing, beautiful. I always love the Isaac themes. They're always so good. Oh, so good. Lover 4 is another alternate version of Thoughts Going Around. Man, I haven't even played a map theme yet. Recruitment is the absolute bop. That bass note there, the doom. See, I'm a sucker for bass, so this soundtrack is just in general has a good bass. A bop. There's some really good castle towns. I think it's the Aid castle town that I really like. No. There's one that I really like. Is it the Munster one? I like this one, but it's not the one I'm thinking of it. Is it Melitos? Okay. It's not Melitos, but I like this one a lot. There's one, I can't remember which castle town it is, but there's one I really like. Is it possibly Granville? Actually, it's Granville. I love this one. There's just so much bops in the soundtrack. I haven't even gone there, finally. I finally have map themes. And then there you got the pirate, the Oga Hill pirate one. Oh, I must be thinking of Yeet Army, actually. 8 Army. Yes, I am. Such a bop. I'm already gonna play a couple more just because we gotta move on. Love Verdane Army, Call You Peace, one of my favorite tracks of the game, actually. Get Past the Birds. honestly, I've just sat in the fin screen of this game for ages before just because I love this track so much. You got the final map theme. Beloved one. Then you got the opening. This is where I'm gonna end. I love the opening track. The yeah, no, spoiler alert. This game's winning. Nothing's gonna go higher. I'm giving it its own tier. It's just my favorite, possibly my favorite soundtrack of all time, so. Next is Thracia, which is a weird one. I like a lot of its non-map themes, but I also don't really like its map themes. Other than one of my favorite tracks in the entirety of the franchise, but, like, I don't know. I just never really cared for the soundtrack. At least it's a skippable ad. I don't like the enemy face music. I don't like pressure. I don't like listening to it. In like, for immersion, I think the music in Thracia is very immersive. But I don't like listening to it unless I'm playing the game. Cause like, I love me some like, good like, dissonance and stuff, but these tracks are very clashy. Love this track though. One of my favorite tracks of the entire franchise. Actually, one of my favorite tracks of any video game. Probably my favorite map theme in all of Fire Emblem, actually. I just love it. The first map theme is also really good. Other than that, I kind of find them average. Raydrick has a pretty good, boss fight. Not my favorite. Veld, is this the Veld map? Yeah, I like it. And then a lot of the final stuff, like the ending ballad is great. I don't know. I think this is probably the weakest soundtrack in the franchise. I don't like spoiler, I don't like the soundtracks of FE7 or 8 either. So they're probably all gonna go down to C tier. I mean, it's good, I just, one of the weakest. If I were to listen to the soundtrack, I would probably start here, at ending score. Because everything here on, I think, is beautiful. Is this the one thing? This track has a lot of Chapter 8 of Genealogy, which I didn't play it, but I absolutely adore that map theme. I love it. I love Leaf's theme. I consider Chapter 8 Leaf's theme, so this, in my opinion, has Leaf's theme. It mixes his, like, two themes together. And I love it. Adore this track. But, I mean, it's not bad. It's just one of the weaker ones. This one is out of order, just to let you know. But, it was a cost it was willing to get, not to get remastered. Because remastered is unfair. Especially in the DS games, because, spoiler, I don't like the sound front of the DS games. I mean, not the DS games. I don't like the sound of the GPA sound system. So sorry, if you love the GPA soundtracks, they are going to almost all be in, they're going to pretty much be in B and C. I don't like the sound of them. Like, I have no doubt, like in a remake, Fire Emblem 6 especially would be one of my favorite soundtracks. Cause like, with Dragstone Dev, like I absolutely adore his, especially his Fire Emblem 6, Orchestra Recovers. They're fantastic. But I do not like this GBA sound. Which is one of the reasons I want Fire Emblem 4 ROM hacking to become easier, because I want to do all my ROM hacks with SNES hardware. This is a really good track. I think this game has a great soundtrack. I think the hardware holds it back. I think the GBA is the only era where the hardware limitations really hold back the soundtracks. I think if it weren't for the hardware sound limitations, I'd love the soundtrack a whole lot more. Is that the track I think it is? No, it isn't, but it's still a really good track. The Recruitment's just the worst version of Fire Emblem 4's. It's obvious I was gonna play the I Done themes, because they're absolutely gorgeous. And I will say this. My second favorite map theme of all time is in this game. And thanks to Priestess in the Dark and I Done theme, this game is getting a real big push up because I just love them so much. Also, this isn't ordered well, but it is kind of ordered. I wish it was in soundtrack. Love this map theme. I think it's really cool. But, I mean, this is one of my favorites. Damn, I hate the GBA arrangement of it, though. I don't like the GBA sound, but I also love this map theme. I especially love it as it appears with the amiibo in Three Houses. And is this the one I think it is? I mean, this game has really good map themes. I love this game's map themes. Is this the Fog of War? I love the GBA Fog of War music. It's one of the tracks that I do not think hardware limitations hurts at all. Okay, I mean, it's fine. I want the snow one. I like that one a lot, but is this the one that plays? I like this one a lot. I don't know. I do think that this one does go in. It's hard, because the hardware makes me want to put it top of B, but I know deep down that without the GBA limitations, this is S tier, but again, this is the GBA limitation, so I'm not going to put it in S tier, so I think I'm going to put it down. It is going to be the highest of the GBA, almost for sure. I think it's a great soundtrack. I just wish that I didn't have to deal with the hardware limitations, because that would make it so much better. 10. I think this is a track that I really like, actually. Yeah, I actually really like this track. I think this is a great one. See, I'm gonna be honest, I'm definitely way harsher than I should be on 7, 8, and 13 soundtracks, and thankfully, I've been turning around a lot on Awakening soundtrack recently, and I've finally realized, you know, it's actually kind of good. I don't know. Out of all the opening tracks, I definitely think this one's one of the weakest ones. I don't know. I don't like the map themes in this game, which is my biggest problem with it. I just think they're average. I don't like this track much either, unfortunately. But I know there are tracks that I love. First of all, it's amazing. This is another one that I really like. And the Fire Emblem 4 track, you have Celeste's royal theme. You also got Beneath the New Light. Raise Your Spirits, I believe, is a good one I really like. Yeah. It shares the same victory music as Fire Emblem 6. It is a good soundtrack. I've never gotten attached to it, unfortunately. It is a really good one. I mean, it's a good game. I enjoy it. I'm feeling kind. I definitely think it is better than New Mystery of the Emblem. I do like Fire Emblem 6 a whole lot more, but it is still one of the better ones we've heard, I do think. Also, I know like a lot of my disdain for Sacred Stone soundtrack is pretty much entirely just in Distant Travels, just because it's the default first track and ROM hacking. Though, I will say this game... I said it in my Iron Man multiple times. There are some tracks in this game that are so good. I don't like its early game map themes, but its late game map themes are so good. I don't know this one. We kind of getting average tracks in this all, unfortunately. Oh! Of course. Probably my second favorite recruitment theme behind FE Force. Honestly, I love it. It's such a bop. I kind of don't care for Together We Ride. It's good. I like the Fire Emblem 3 Book 2 version. I like the Shadow Dragon version. I don't care for the Fire Emblem 7 version, actually. And I like the original games version. But for the most part, I prefer tracks like this. Light in the Dark, is this the one I think it is? No. But this one! One of my favorite map themes in the entire franchise. Probably top 5. I don't think it'd be third. I think third probably goes to either Chapter 6, Prologue, or Endgame from Fire Emblem 4. No, it doesn't. That goes to, actually, it goes to God Shattering Star, because Funeral Flowers is second, I forgot, which means Roy's theme is fourth, which means this is probably the 6th favorite map theme. Maybe 8, actually, because you got the 3 Fire Emblem 4 themes I mentioned. Leon's theme is... I don't like Leon much of a character, but I like this theme a lot. I believe I like the Finn as well. Yeah. One of the best Finn screen themes in the franchise. And it's just a call you a piece, but very beautiful. I love it still. Out of the GBA games, it has the best main theme just because it has the... Darn it, I thought I got it. It has this part. This part of the main theme only appears at Thracia in this game, so they do have my 2 favorite Fire Emblem themes, with Fire Emblem 4 being third. And 3 Houses is also definitely up there. I know it's track 9. I don't like Distant Ways. I find it boring. Is it this one that I really like? This one's not bad. I don't love it. Not bad. It must be Determination then. This one is great. I don't know. I used to hate the soundtrack, but it's definitely going up on me. I think it belongs in A tier, I actually think. Path of Radiance. One of my favorite games, but oddly enough, I think it has a great soundtrack, but I don't love it. I mean, it's good. I just don't adore it. There's a lot of its map themes, especially in early games, sound the same, and I'm still pissed off that it doesn't have a unique final map theme. I mean, this you hear a lot. It's a great track. It is. Do 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 do. I think this game really shines with its event music, though, because its event music is great. It is great. These 2. I'm gonna play this one. I know we got 2. They sound the same to me. They're not the same. I think this one plays during... One of these plays during the prologue, and then the rest plays during the early game. I don't know. Beginning in a battle also sounds kind of familiar. Similar. Like, it's different, but it's... kind of has the same type of music. And that's my problem with the map themes in this game, is a lot of them sound the same. They all... I mean, I know they're different tracks, but they all kind of just sound the same to me. Except for, like, the final one. This one, it doesn't order play the final map, which is a problem. It plays in the late game, including the final map. This is a great map thing, though. I love the victory music. It's great. Clash is also really good. Against the Black Knight. Also, an amazing version of the Fire Emblem theme, but it also only plays during the credits, so I don't really count it. Like, when I say best Fire Emblem themes, I typically think of something here on the main menu, so I often discount this one when it's definitely up there as one of the best ones. Anyways, this is a hard game to rank. It's definitely A tier. I do think it is top of A tier. I know it's gonna get flack for the map themes all sounding kind of the same, But just the music, production, and quality sounds really great thanks to the GBA hardware. It has a great killer Fire Emblem theme. I didn't play the recruitment theme. I'll probably play it with Radiant Dawn, because it's about the same in both of them. But it has a killer recruitment theme. It has some good music. I am going to put it above Gaiden. I don't know. It's kind of tough for me to choose between those two, but, like, I don't know. This one, if you watch my Radiant Dawn Iron Man, you already know my thoughts on this soundtrack. It's just a good one. It's not a bad one. It's one of the weakest tracks in the game. 39. Is this the one I think it is? Yeah! I like this one. That's pretty cool. First of all, Fire Emblem theme. I adore this Fire Emblem theme. And then let's just go through the map themes. First map theme in the game. Oh, I love it. Absolutely adore it. Do, 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 do. This game has some of my favorite map themes in the franchise, and you already know I said map themes to me are like the most important tracks in the game. And I know despite the map themes, I still rank Path of Radiance high, but this game has killer map themes and killer themes. I'm not gonna play all of them, but great. Ike's theme, essentially. This is just an iconic track. Everybody loves it. Ascent is awesome, I love it. And then this is the final map theme. It's so chaotic. I love it. It's great. Dawn Brigade is a great theme. Oliver's theme. It's just such an epic soundtrack. Is this the track I think it is? Yes, it is. I love this one. Oh, love it. Love it. Absolutely great. Love it. Oh, Lincia's theme. I almost forgot. Is it the same? No. Yes, it is. Love it. That's another one Path of Radiance has. You gotta get the recruitment theme, though. With us? Join us? What's it called? What's the final track, though? While it's not actually a track on the soundtrack, another thing that this game does amazing is the fin screen is actually silent. It's my second favorite fin screen behind FE4, so clearly that works. Recruitment theme! I think it's this one. Yeah, I'm leaving the playlist because I wanted to play the recruitment thing. With us. This one. It's nice. It's good. I like it. I like it. Anyways, boom. That was predictable. Unpredictable. Okay. And my Shao Dragon Iron Man, I don't think it's going to be done by the time this is uploaded. I do praise the music and say, yeah, the presentation may not always be great in this game, but the music is. favorite soundtrack, but it's a good one. This is the battle music. I like it. It's pretty cool. Hero's Destiny is a great track. This should be, yep. My favorite version of Together We Ride. I love the bass in it. It's subtle but there. Is this the one I think it is? No. So much better here. Footstep of Fate, the prologue, that theme, it's pretty good. I don't know. This is a hard one to rank. I think it's really good. But I definitely don't think it's as good as the previous two. Or even really the previous three. I think I'd put it there. I don't know, it's a little weird. Because I don't know. Maybe something like that? Because I like it more than Sacred Stones, but I don't think I like it more than Binding Blade, but like, there? I don't know. I think that is where I want it. Okay, 59 tracks. It's the shortest one in a while by one track. I will say the first one I actually am going to play, though, is, oh, darn it. It's just a great opening to the game. The only problem I have with this theme is you hear it like every single brand new track in this game. Is 9 the one I think it is? Yes! I was actually going to play this one no matter what. One of the best map themes in the franchise. That's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Love it. I do not like any of the support or bass music in this game. And this is not the only game you'll hear me say that. This is the worst version of Holy War, in my opinion, than the original. I think it sounds too muddy, in my opinion. But I love its Expedition. Love its Expedition. It's so much better than the original Expedition. Liberation also sounds really cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. For Whose Sake, I believe I really like. Yeah. The defending music. It's actually event music in the original Fire Emblem 3. I wish it still was event music in the remake. It isn't, unfortunately, but it's still a great track. I like it more than Shadow Dragon. That's about it. I love the sound of the... I think the DS has great sound. I mean, Elite Picker Force, honestly, like, no lie, would actually be high A tier if it was a Fire Emblem game. I'd put it above these two. I definitely... I don't know. Binding Blade Sacred Stones seems the benefit of the doubt of if they weren't Sacred Stones doesn't have the same issue that I think Binding Blade does. Binding Blade, I feel, is really limited by the hardware, but Sacred Stones I don't feel as much. So like Binding Blade has that to its advantage, as like I know that it could be so much better with better hardware. Awakening's a weird one. It has a pretty good Fire Emblem theme. I don't know if I'm gonna play it though. What, 56? 76. Oh. This is a really long soundtrack, like really too long. I don't think I like this track. Oh. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't like the name of these tracks. I don't like how they're named, but the tracks themselves are pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of like the Star Wars prequel soundtrack-wise, at least this one, honestly. Is this the one I think it is? I don't care for it. But this one, I think I do. Oh, no, I don't. And the reason they're watching is their map themes. A prelude I like. Internet, please, 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 please. There we go. It's fine. I like it. I like it. Kind of has that little rhythm in the beginning too. Yeah, I love that's such a cool sound. Then of course the actual Fire Emblem theme itself is really good. Awakening is my first Fire Emblem game, so it does hit different. It definitely does. Is this what I like? It's fine, I don't mind it. Destiny, I'm playing all map themes because I like map themes. That's a good one. I like this one a lot. Absolutely incredible map theme. Great map theme. I think it only plays in one map, which is the crime. And unfortunately, a map I don't even really like gameplay-wise. I find it a boring map. I don't like Conquest. I find it boring. I will say, I can give it one good thing is I do like the Fire Emblem theme being in it. I do like that. I will tell you that much. I like that. I also don't like the ID themes a lot. Like the final map theme. I can't find it. It's ID Purpose. It's a good track. Not my favorite in the game, but it's a really good track still. I don't know. I don't know a lot of the event music in this game. Sounds good. I mean, it's good. I don't know. Just based on the map themes alone, it is immediately top of A tier. I don't know the event music well. I'd have to listen to the entire soundtrack to get that. So I don't think I'm going to do the bump and make it S tier. The map themes alone definitely I think could be S tier, but I just don't know a lot of the event music, unfortunately, so I don't know. It's one of the games I'm least familiar with the soundtrack of Awakening. Awakening and 7, I'm going to be honest, are getting the short end of the stick, just because I'm not as familiar with their soundtracks as I am literally the other 14. They're probably the 2 I'm the least familiar with. Anyways, Fates. Fire Emblem Fates. This soundtrack, 123, 134. Oh, dang! Da 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 da. Cause it's a Fire Emblem thing. Da 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 da. It's when you fight. Oh, really? It's the opening music. I thought that was the final boss of Conquest, actually. Ah, so good, so good. Is this what I'm thinking? This is one of my least favorite map themes in the game. It is one of the few map themes I just flat out do not like in the game. Oh, that's a pretty good track. That's a pretty good track. Anyways, there's so many better tracks. We're gonna listen to them. It's fine. I like it. Not great. Not my favorite. This one's pretty dang good. I like this one a lot. Not my favorite, though. One of my favorite map themes in the game. I love it. I love the artwork in the background. That's so good looking. Wow. Is this the one I think it is? No, it isn't. I'm looking for a certain track. That's fine. No Justice is the one I'm looking for. No, it isn't. Is it Darkfall? Yes, it's a Darkfall. I love this map theme. It's so good. So good. So good. I don't know. Thorn in You, also. I mean, I don't know. I mostly only know map themes in this soundtrack again, but I do know just enough event music that's just like, I know where to put this soundtrack. Oh man, that's so good! I don't like the final map theme. I will say that much. Internet, please. Stop chugging! If you're seeing cuts, YouTube, throughout this video, it's because my internet's being crappy. So, okay. Anyways, YouTube, Universe Hates Me. It's a hard placement between it and Radiant Dawn. Did it actually work finally? No, it didn't. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I think Radiant Dawn has the best map themes. I think it has. Oh. I don't know. I think I like Radiant Dawn more. I don't know. I think I like Radiant Dawn's map themes more, but I think just everything around FaZe is such an amazing soundtrack. So I do think I do have to put it above. I already know for a fact where the next game goes. Three Houses is literally the real big question, because that's probably going to be one of the lowest ones, because I don't like its soundtrack. Time for a giant cut! Anyways, YouTube, I don't know how much of that you saw. Yeah, this soundtrack's already been decided where it's going. I don't even need to listen to it, because I already know where I'm putting it. Pretty cool, I like it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm just rushing through these so I can get to my picks. Awesome. First of all, does this have the Milla and Duma ordeals? No, it doesn't. Oh well. Is this for recruits? I like it. I like it. So good. What? What? Did not know that this was in the game. What's Mars? That's really cool. This is the one I was thinking of earlier. This is the one I wanted to have. Is that? No, that's the fight music when you fight for Coot. I don't know. Because that I think is the map theme. And it's so good. And let's open my cheese stick. And take some cheese. So good. Also great. This is yeah, sides oh, it doesn't Miller's ordeal. This is a very faithful, with Mexican flair, recreation of Silica Map 2, which is my favorite track from the original Gaiden. This is the not as faithful recreation of Silica Map 2. And the better one. and you hear the chapter 4 map music if you go far enough in. And chapter 3. See, there's a reason I've never done a favorite map themes video, because there's so many competing for top 3 spots alone. Because you got Leave in Search of Victory Leaf, the 3 map themes I've already mentioned from Fire Emblem 4, which is Prologue, 6, and Endgame. This one, Alms Act 4 map theme, the 2 incredible 3 houses ending ones, which is Yon Shadowy Star and Funeral Flowers. And then we got the final one in this game. You got a couple from Fates. There's just so much all like... I don't care about Miller's Divine Protection. This is a more faithful version of Alm Map 2, which is essentially just key change of March of Deliverance. Why is it lies at the end though? This is also absolutely incredible for map theme. This game does, I do think I like its map themes more than Radiant Dawn these days. At least its player phase ones. And there's one more track I need to play, which is Editors to Arcadia. I only saw the Japanese version in here, though. So I'll just look it up. There's my dog one out. She heard the garage door open and was like, ooh, 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 me too, me too! Whoa! See, isn't this a great track? Wow. On an ocean of stars, it goes in Fire Emblem 4 tier. I was gonna make a joke about it just being one above Gaiden, but I don't think that would... Nobody would believe it. These 4 games are 4 of my ultimate favorite soundtracks, up there with Breath of the Wild and Final Fantasy VII. Especially those 2. Anyways, time for me to get booted out of existence, as I say I don't like the soundtrack. As much as most of the other ones. I think it is one of the weakest. Do we get a good starting one? I don't know if it's because I played this game like 8 times, beaten this game 8 times, but I've also beaten Fire Emblem 4 8 times and it's still in first. So, I think that's a bad excuse of saying why I don't really like it. The problem is I can't really explain my unliking of this one. Let's go to the regular Apex of the World, which is one of the final map themes. It's good. I like it. I think it's a good map theme. Not my favorite, but I think it's a really good one. I think it is a great use of incorporating the Fire Emblem 3 Houses theme in it. It was one of... Oh. Here's my biggest complaint in this game. I don't like the event music. Stuff like... Oh, I meant to do, It's really good! I like it, it's pretty cool. Yeah. And say it was what cost. They're cool, I like them. I think they're cool. The school bell, minor little touch. It's a Fire Emblem theme! What track is this? I don't know. I just don't like a lot of the event music in this game. What one is it? 91. Oh, I absolutely adore this track, though. It's the credits music. I adore it. It's great. Three Houses theme is great. I like it. It's fine. don't know. These map themes, I just heard them so much, and unlike Fire Emblem 4s, I find them a lot more boring now, so they're good. I loved them my first listen, but I definitely don't like them as much anymore. And I wish I could be like, just like Fire Emblem 4 and say, I still love the map themes, but a lot of them I don't. This one, I don't like this one. Because it interrupts the other map theme, and that's one of the things I hate about Thracia, is that the map theme interrupts a lot of map themes, and I hate it. This one I really like. Yeah, I like this one, though. The time skip map themes are actually way better. I actually really do like the time skip map themes still. Like, Chasing Daybreak's still great. That's a great one still. I still like it a lot. Nah, this one I hate. I hate that. I just never liked it. One of my favorites. But I like this one more. And this is the last one I really wanted to focus on. Then I'm gonna just go back to the Stark Wall for the final. So in the morning, so happy. That's kind of cool. I like this one. I remember when it leaked and everybody was like, "What the heck?" Before the game's released, it was like, "What?" I can now close all these because I'm not going back. I don't need to. I don't know. Three Houses is a good soundtrack. Far from my favorite though. I think there's so many way better ones. So I am going to put it below Sacred Stones. I do still think I like it more than 1 and 3 and the remakes. And I like it more than 7 and 5 as well. That's about it though. You know what? No. I don't like the support music at all. I didn't play any of the support music because I hate all the support music in this game. This is the final list. I gotta text it with Josh so he can see it. Since he's not in this one, unfortunately. And I'm glad because this was already long. This one was already long enough that way. I hope you enjoyed YouTube. See you next time.